I, Dr. Jyoti Deshora, Associate Professor, School of Management Studies, Sangam University, going to present today lecture on rating scales. So let us see what is the rating scale. As the picture is showing the different kind of scales. First of all, we are going to discuss about the purpose of the scale, why we are using this scale in the research. So first is it shows positive and negative attitude of any respondent. If we want to know about the attitude of any our respondent in the research, then we use this kind of scale. This is rating scale. And the another purpose of this scale, using of this scale, is intensity of attitude, means how much it is positive and how much it is negative. Now moving towards the various types of rating scales. So there are total 7 kinds of rating scales. The first is dichotomous and simple attitude scale. The second one is category scale. The third is Likert scale, or we can also pronounce it as in say that summative rating scale. The fourth one is semantic differential scale. The fifth one is staple scale. The sixth one is fixed or constant sum scale, and the last one, that is graphic rating scale. Let us see one by one its description and what are these. So first is dichotomous or simple attitude scale. As it is indicating, it is very simple in the use, and dichotomous means it has only two options. One is yes and no. The another one is satisfactory or dissatisfactory, or not satisfactory, we can say agree or disagree. Like that, we have only two options in the as an answer for this scale. So that's why it is known as dichotomous scale. For example, if we want to know the attitude of the employee regarding their job description index, if we want to ask the employee about just the job description index, then we are going to ask how much they are satisfied from their job or not. Then we are going to ask and rate their opinion on these kind of scale, that is dichotomous or simple attitude scale. Okay, so dichotomous means there is only two options, whether yes, no, and disagree, agree, satisfactory or non-satisfactory. The another category and type of scale is the category scale. So in this type of scale, we are using multiple options instead of two options. In dichotomous, we are using only two options or two opinion we have to and we can judge the attitude in positive or negative only. But in this case, category scale, we have multiple options. For example, highest education. If we want to ask our respondent what are their highest or their education, then we are going them more than one option in this scale, that is their different qualification. So this is known as the category scale. The another one is the third type of the rating scale is Likert scale, and we can also the another name of this Likert scale is summated rating scale. And in this we have 3-point Likert scale, 5-point Likert scale, and 7-point Likert scale. And this scale is varying from strongly disagree to strongly agree, strongly disagree to strongly agree. So in the 3-point Likert scale, our option is like that. Just see, for example, we have one question, and we are going to ask our employee to one question, that is, I love my job, and then we are giving the option based on the Likert scale. And when this scale is on 3-point rating scale, then we can ask in an option, I love my job, then I given the option strongly disagree, neutral, and strongly agree. This is the example of 3-point rating scale, Likert scale. And the another, if we want to ask this same question on the 5-point rating scale, then there will be like that, strongly disagree, disagree, then neutral, agree, and then last is strongly agree. So this is an example of 5-point rating scale. Now the third category, where we are saying about the 7-point Likert scale, the option are like that. If the question is same like I love my job, then if I ask this question on 7-point Likert scale, then we will ask strongly disagree, average disagree, then disagree, then neutral, agree, and average agree and strongly agree. There are 7 options are there, that's why we are saying it is a 7-point Likert scale. Now the fourth type of rating scale is semantic differential scale. It is bipolar in nature. Bipolar means it has 2 poles. One is for example, it is young here, then the opposite pole, just opposite of this, that is old. So both the pole have their opposite answer or opposite opinion. So young, old, and in between young and old there are several dotted line, several dots are there or dotted line is there. So the respondents can tick anywhere on this dotted line. There the dots are 5, 6, 3 like that. Good and bad, there are 2 poles, again opposite poles, and fast and slow like that. This is an example of the semantic differential scale, and it is bipolar adjective. Okay. Now the fourth one is numerical scale. It is similar to the semantic differential scale, but the difference is that instead of this dotted line, here is the number is mentioned. That's why we are saying that it is a numerical scale. So fast and slow, again bipolar in nature, opposite meaning and attitudes are there, but between the fast and slow there are number instead of the dot and dotted line. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in this direction, I mean left hand side, it is more positive response, means more fast if 1 and 2 and like this, and as we move to the right hand side, it will move towards this slower side. So the respondents will tick on any of the option in between the fast and slow, any number he or she will tick accordingly as per their response, right. So this is a example of 7 point, 5 point, like 5 number are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is the 5 number, so we can say it is a 5-point numerical scale, and if there are 7 numbers between fast and slow, means it is a 7-point numerical scale. Okay. It is like a semantic differential scale, but the difference is only this, they are having numbers, but in semantic scale we are having the dotted line or dots in between both the poles. Now the fifth one is staple scale. Okay, stapler, everybody know what is the shape of a stapler? Okay, so staple scale is like this, where this is the shape, and this circle between both the points or both the direction, we have common point, that is the objective. Okay, so in this direction, if we move in staple scale, this is positive side and this one is the negative side. So plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, if the response is going in this side, the positive response higher side, and this is the negative side of the staple scale. So and in between this is the objective. So for example, if we ask to the respondent, your boss is supportive, okay, right. So this circle is supporting, this is the objective of the question, and when how much your boss is supportive is if the respondent tick on this side, means it is a positively upward direction, supportive boss support is like that, and if we move the towards on this side, then negative attitude of the boss in the supportive manner, right. So this is the another kind of the staple scale, I mean the rating scale, where it is a bidirectional, positive and negative, as we are as you are seeing in this figure, positive and negative side of both the direction, and middle one is the circle, that is objective. Okay. So one is the objective, and they have different opinion in both the different direction, positive as well as the negative. And then next scale is fixed or constant scale, rating scale. So fixed and constant means we are giving some constant number or the total of the total of the number, and then we ask to the respondent, then give and rate accordingly. So the respondents will rate accordingly, and we are giving the sum amount. For example, let's understand with the help of the example, so you will understand in better manner. So let's see. Suppose I have given the 100%, 100 as a percent to the consumers, and then I ask to the consumers to check their mobile purchase decision and give their different segments and mobile on the mobile purchase, what different on the different parameters they have to define their percentage of purchase. Okay, so let's see, if we ask to the consumer to give number in percentage to different purchase parameters of the mobile phone, then suppose I have mobile specialty, looking of the mobile, and then price of the mobile, performance of the mobile, and total of the total is 100%. Then I ask to the consumers, then kindly give your percentage, in your opinion what will be the percentage on this parameter, I mean mobile specialty, looking, price and performance. Then each and every consumer give their different percentage to these all parameters of the mobile feature and purchase parameters of the mobile. And for example, the mobile specialty, one consumer given the 70%, on looking part they have given the 10%, and the price 5%, performance 15%. So total is 100%. Now after evaluating this, I know after this measuring their response on this scale, I know that where I have to pay more attention. For example, here the lesser percentage on price parameter. So is my decision and my concentration is based on these parameters only, there where we have to work, because the only 5% given to the price means price is a major concern, which matters a lot to take the purchase decision of this type of mobile, or my company mobile especially. So this is the use of and importance of the fixed or constant rating scale. So we have to fix or give the fixed percentage or fixed total, sum total of the amount whatever, and then I ask to the employees or consumers and whoever is our respondent, and then accordingly we take the decision where we have to concentrate more. Then last one is the graphic rating scale. As the name is indicating and showing this graphical representation of all the parameters, and this is one of the beautiful example in front of you there, the face expression showing, and this same symbol and graphical manner I have given to the respondents, and respondent will, if I ask to any question to the respondents, then respondent will tick accordingly, is happy, very neutral, happy, very happy, sad, and extremely sad, like that. So according to the graphical or pictorial representation, we can ask the responses of the consumers or employees as well. So accordingly they will rate their attitudes and responses. So this is all about the rating scale, and I think it is very much clear about all these things, all these 7 types of rating scale, and if you will indulge and involved in the research, and if anybody asked you about these preparing the questionnaire record as per the rating scale, based on the rating scale, because it measures the attitude as well as the intensity of the attitude, is also measured the intensity of the attitudes as its purpose shows that. So I think it is very much clear in your mind. Thank you so much. Thank you.